before we get into today's video, I can see that 61% of you aren't subscribed, so we'd really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe and share this video.
Good morning and welcome to episode 3 of Injury Time Podcast, where today we'll be choosing our Euro 2021 squads. Before we get into this video, I'd just like to remind all of our watchers that the £30 gift card giveaway is still live. It expires in a few days, so please head over to our page for more details. Thank you.
Right, so let's get into it. We'll start with goalkeeper.
I've chosen Dean Henderson. He's much more convincing than Pickford, and there's a clear disparity between the two. I think Henderson's been really strong for Sheffield United this season. I think if he goes back to Man United, he can easily challenge De Gea for a starting place.
Agreed. Yeah, Dean Henderson for me. Pickford isn't even in my squad. Doesn't make my bench.
Does he really?
Well, Pickford starts for me. I think, no, he has shown himself at previous major competitions, and even last year at the UEFA Nations League, he showed that he's a very good goalkeeper, and his kicking's unbelievable. And I know you talk about this Premier League form, but sometimes players just play differently for their nation and what they do for their club. Just different passion into it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can see that. With goalkeepers, is it not just like
consistency, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you look for in a goalkeeper.
Would you not want consistency? I think the point that you can perform for your club team or you can perform for your national team and like not for the other, you can start out with Gerrard and Lampard.
Yeah.
But do you not think with a keeper it's more about consistency?
Yeah.
I mean, I've just googled Pickford's made 12 errors leading to goals.
Wow.
I mean, and Dean Henderson's had one. I mean, to be fair, Dean Henderson's had one season in the Premier League and Pickford's had 3 or 4. Yeah, because he had one with Sunderland.
Yeah.
So, by that logic, he's had 12 times more errors, but not.
Tom?
Yeah, well, I've gone Dean Henderson because height plays a big role in football, being a keeper, and he's just got everything on him, I think. I mean, Pickford makes a lot of mistakes, and Dean Henderson's proved himself for Sheffield United. So
yeah, I've gone Henderson with his 11 league clean sheets. It's probably hard to look anywhere else this year.
I've gone for Henderson because you can't know these keepers. He won't be able to reach the corners. Look at him.
The courage crossbar.
that's kind of got to be it.
So for my right back, I've gone. It's only really one choice here. I've got Trent. He's world class, 12 assists before the Brighton game. I think he didn't get an assist last night. Young, athletic, and I think Trippier is just not the right choice. I know he's shown in 2018, but since he's moved to Madrid, I think he's kind of fallen off. So Trent for me.
I didn't even think about Trippier, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka in a 4-3-3.
Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah. Especially with the 2 centre-backs that I've chosen, which I'd ideally like in a back 3.
Yeah. Well, I went Trent as well, just from I was thinking more of an attacking side.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka, his tackling, his quality, he's top in the league for tackling.
Second to none.
But Trent has 12 assists, and actually at the back he's got a 63% tackle success rate, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But I'd take that.
I said to Patrick yesterday, I said it depends on the opponent a lot, and I just thought in a major international competition against a top team, I'd want Wan-Bissaka if I'm using a 4-3-3.
Well, Trent's played in Champions League finals. I don't know what Aaron Wan-Bissaka's most biggest pressured game was.
What's yours?
Mine's Trent, obviously.
Yeah, I went for Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Simply because he's a better defender. I'm looking at defence, not attacking.
Yeah,
whereas Trent's got
a
tackle success.
I'm thinking the front 3 that I think probably most of us will have chosen is good enough to attack.
Yeah.
And it's not like Wan-Bissaka's never been past the halfway line in his life.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, well, I've gone Wan-Bissaka because in a 4-3-3 you don't really need the overlapping full-backs, because you've got the wingers, 2 wide players. Exactly, and you want a more defensive right back, and I think Wan-Bissaka's much better right back.
Agreed.
My left back, Ben Chilwell.
Benny Chilwell.
Last night I had Luke Shaw, and then I just had a change of mind.
Well, Shaw, he's turned it around for Man United. He has.
Compared to Chilwell.
What about Chilwell?
That injury that he had at Ajax completely
awful. That ruined his career.
Yeah, it did.
It will be a much more interesting debate this time. Well, next year or in 10
years.
Yeah,
but I think with Chilwell,
it's all right.
Is most consistent left back since Ashley Cole for England. I think if they chose it.
How many England caps does he have?
Not many, but if you take his form from the Premier League over to the England
But
squad.
it's different, I'd say. Playing
Yeah,
against,
yeah.
you'd say you play Sean Dyche's Burnley in a weekend.
That's not. No, it's not.
And he plays
You
against
go and
Kosovo.
play, yeah,
Yeah.
and you go and play a team.
Yeah, well,
like
surely with a professional footballer,
Italy
you
or
need
something
to
like
there's
that.
consistency all around the board, so that won't matter.
No,
But yeah, my left back's Chilwell.
I went Chilwell.
Luke Shaw hasn't got a goal or assist this year.
Yeah, it's
He scored in
In,
Belgium.
in his defence, like I mentioned last night, he has been playing left centre back in United, which is another reason I've put him on my bench because it's some more versatile option.
Yeah, I've got an interesting start for Chilwell. 54 accurate long balls this season. So he's decent at finding Vardy in behind and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah,
not
I think
like Ernie though, is
both players are coming into like period of their career where they need to be improving and
Yeah.
showing like proper.
On the board then, I think he goes.
Centre back,
left
number
centre
one.
back, left centre back.
I think
I'll just put him in the
centre backs. I think we should all ideally.
Has everyone put Maguire?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Put
God.
I put tomorrow.
Ooh.
He's not. I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, but 10 months.
He's not-
It's
no.
Euro 20.
I've picked my squad as
You're
Euro
in 10
2020.
months in the Premier League and they'll do bits.
Yeah, but how do you know? He might have an injury.
Yeah, I've done it this
Yeah,
year.
but
Like you've done.
so
We've started on
Maguire.
Yeah, we've started on Maguire, so we may as well say he's won 157 aerial duels
He's
and
an
only
absolute
lost
unit.
62.
It's like a bus though, isn't it?
At the World Cup,
it's about
we just
three
had to
quarters.
sort headers sometimes.
But the only flaw with Maguire, which Tomori would smash him every day,
Pace.
pace.
Tomori
is rapid.
He's the quickest at Chelsea, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Maguire, you see how he
He
got
is a
caught
bit
by
of a buzz.
Birdline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
I
think-
was about to reference that goal against Spurs showed a weakness, but yeah, there's Maguire. I'm not sure if I'm a massive fan of him or not,
Yeah.
but it's the lack of replacements. Tomorrow's ideally this time next year either first or second or the third choice. It depends on my other centre back how he develops as well.
And he's a lot more ready for it than what Tomori was.
Yeah, but you see, Maguire, what he did very well at Leicester and Hull and what he's done at Man United is how he dribbles the ball from
Yeah,
the
he
back and
carries
goes
it.
forward. He's much more, but he's a very confident
He
player.
carries it with such
compared
conviction,
to what
yeah.
I think Tomori would be like. You just see,
I
Maguire's
agree.
composed on the ball,
And
and
he's
I
a
feel
massive
like
player.
if you want to like improve the England team, playing out from the back.
He leads from the back, does
Yeah.
Maguire. I think we
Yeah, he's
need
a
that.
brilliant leader.
It's the leadership as well
And
as
he's a massive area.
But would you be your captain in the England side?
Nah,
No.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
No,
And
you start Kane.
Okay. We'll get to that. We'll
for
get to it.
my
You're
second,
Other centre back.
Other centre back.
Maguire.
I think the reason why I put this person is because John Stones has fallen off. I think he's been replaced by much better defenders. I think
Fernandinho's done his job very
Fernandinho's
well.
done his job, and I think in 2018 he was there. England scored a hat-trick against Sweden. I rate him for that. He didn't make too many mistakes, but I put this person because even though their side is in a compromising place in the Premier League, he continues to individually smash out very good performances. I go
Whoa.
for Mings.
Oh, Mings.
Why?
Listen to this for a start.
You see him against Liverpool.
I was on the
I
Premier
agree.
League
He doesn't do anything.
website. In all-time Premier League games, bear in mind he played for what? He's at Bournemouth. He's played for Aston Villa.
Nobody was playing left back for Bournemouth.
86% tackles.
Played against Ibra.
In all.
That's impressive. I agree.
Interested to see what happens.
What have you guys said?
I've Gomez.
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 I've gone for Walker.
But you can go on then.
Kyle Walker.
As a
Kyle
centre
Walker,
back.
yeah.
In a back four, no. In a
No,
back
Not in the back four.
In a
No,
back-
why-
in-
why not?
Yeah,
Why
in the
not?
3-4-3 I used,
What's the difference?
Walker was my right centre back, but I've like I said, I've got Gomez and Maguire, and I think Gomez, Maguire, and Walker in a back three is okay.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a back two, I'm
He's
not
okay.
as
That's
convinced.
So if we're Mings, 2 for Gomez and 2 for
Walker.
Walker. Patrick, do you want to split it?
Come on, look at the
Gomez.
case.
Oh, what is it? Mings.
Mings, Gomez,
Gomez,
and
Walker.
Walker.
Gomez, I would.
Gomez.
Yeah.
that's the
But you
thing.
see,
man.
Kyle Walker is rapid. He can play football very
And
well.
Gomez has
and he's strong as well.
That's it.
He's
Not
proven that he
bad.
can play a centre back in whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but Liverpool, they have problems with their centre-backs between like Van Dijk.
Lovren.
Yeah, Lovren and...
But you see, Gomez still makes mistakes.
yeah, but Gomez performed, he came in and just
If
performed.
Liverpool want to
Quite a big fan of
contend
Joe Gomez.
for Champions League next year, they need to replace Joe Gomez.
To win the
No.
Champions League.
Yeah.
No way.
Right,
I think
3
it's
centre
solid.
mids.
Moving on.
This is where it's going to get a bit
Midfield was the toughest.
toughest for me because there's what I think I've
Shall I
got
start?
12 options.
I think everyone
I don't
can
think
agree
there's
on
that
one
much talent
player
in
at CDM.
Yeah,
John Henderson
Has-
is
yeah.
like, there's no...
Put in.
Don't maybe that.
No, he's not even in the team.
He's not
He's not in your 18-man
He's not in my
squad.
squad.
It's not in your. Right, that's just.
The other-
He's my
The other
captain.
Liverpool players make him good. That's all.
Yeah, it's 3
Right, let me start.
Exactly, well, debate.
Right, let me start.
Thompson.
For my CDM, I'll put Henderson. Fantastic, consistent, born leader, and has years to progress with England. And if you can't see, I know Liverpool have got world-class players all around the board. If you can't see his leadership in that squad,
You've already got 2 leaders with Tyrone
No.
Mings and Maguire. Why do you want another leader?
if you, no,
It's going to be a clash of personalities at some point with all these leaders.
There's not. If you can't see that John Henderson slots into that England squad perfectly, I don't know.
And Gomez plays with Henderson, so...
For my other 2.
Wait, wait. Let's all go
Yeah,
around.
right. Yeah, for me it's Henderson. It's the off the ball work, it's the mentality, it's the running. He might not be the most gifted, but technically he's fine. Passion. He won't
Made a mistake.
He's a good leader, and yeah, I cannot believe you. But
I can't believe
No,
that.
but, right,
Yeah.
I'll say some... Yeah, go on, Tom. Do you want to finish?
there was something, but I think it slipped me, so go on.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Henderson has to be in the CDM. Who can you put there? Barkley. Barkley's terrible. And who else? Who else is there? CDM. Dyer.
No, I'm going to say
He's not terrible.
Yes,
right?
he is.
He's not bad. He's not
Who
terrible.
is Barkley?
Bartley is a
Barkley's
very-
okay, but Dyer is dreadful. I'm sorry.
Come on, Ben.
Bartley is a
Dyer.
ridiculously.
Declan Rice, man.
No, way.
Let's not go there, Rice. Rice is not.
Declan Rice is
I
terrible.
see his
He
point.
has got
Rice is on my
He's
bench.
got potential, but
The
he's not
problem
playing well
is,
at all.
my 3 midfielders on the bench
You've seen against
be
Chelsea.
Foden,
Minimum allocation
Grealish and Rice. But if I had to pick, Rice would be my first choice to replace Barkley.
If Declan Rice played as good as he did against Chelsea, i.e.
That's one game though.
he would walk in there.
And if he was solid, then there wouldn't be a relegation battle.
What do you mean, the other West Ham players?
Yeah, no, but
there's
Declan
11
Rice-
players in the team.
So you're telling me you choose Henderson, a Champions League winner and a Premier League winner, over Rice, who's won
That is so
absolutely
different though.
nothing.
Henderson won the Champions League because of what Mane and that lot do in front
Yeah,
of him.
yeah, I know, but
Van Dijk goes
Henderson
behind.
plays
He's got
that massive
Mikhail
role.
Antonio and Yarmolenko. I mean, you don't come
Yeah, but
to
he's still not
contest
good.
with
He's still
Champions
not
League.
good. He's not good at all. If you put,
You think he's not good?
I don't think he's good. I do not rate him at all.
Declan
No
Rice
way.
is nowhere near my team.
Yeah, I know he's dreadful.
Nowhere.
Right, okay.
And Henderson
Enough.
is
Nice, nice.
he is the only midfielder
Have you
I
seen
am
Henderson?
a
Yeah,
million
I've
percent
said,
sure.
I've said Trent Alexander-Arnold. Centre mid, yeah, he's good going forward, isn't he?
Yeah,
You
on
could
paper
try
it's
it
a
out.
good idea.
Could
but-
try
He's just not have the physicality.
He played centre mid for the under-21s for
He's not got the
and under
physicality.
23s.
Right,
They've changed him at right back.
For my right centre mid,
For England.
I've gone with lads right centre mid.
Can I just say my 1 point on Barkley before you stick in Henderson and don't listen to me? He hasn't been booked or sent off all season.
Right,
So
and-
discipline
right,
yourself.
right. Discipline.
How many
right.
games did he play?
Discipline, what?
But he's going to be playing a defensive role.
And how many games has he played?
And what's your point?
But the point is, you need some discipline.
Yeah, but how many games has he
And
played?
Barkley's an engine. He's hit form since the
Hang
restart.
on. You know what's been booked or suspended all season?
You?
No.
Played.
Blooming Joel Coleman, but he hasn't played.
Yeah, that's a
He
different
hasn't,
question.
hang on, but should he start for
He's a
England?
substitute goalkeeper.
That doesn't matter. He's a substitute at Chelsea.
And just get
Just put
Jonathan.
Henderson in the team.
No, just get Jonathan.
I'm so surprised he hasn't made a case of Calvin Phillips.
Jonathan.
Honestly, would you? Right, this is
All
a
these,
question.
all these pundits saying Calvin Phillips, he, as he saw against Cardiff, he's making mistakes.
Yeah, he looked
no,
like
he's not shy.
No,
He
he's
doesn't
not,
go
he's
there.
not.
He's not midfielders now. Let's create some more controversy. For my right side is central midfielder James Maddison.
Yes, James Madison.
He's a playmaker, absolute quality, convincing, controlling, and his vision is second to none. And for my left centre mid, I put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And this is why he's unlucky, not right. He's unlucky with his
Somebody
injury.
clip that, put that on the Instagram.
He's-
Sorry,
Honestly,
that is
let him
unacceptable.
finish,
He's quality. He's got that quality, and I think with full fitness, and up to his top optimal technical ability, he can fit into any midfield in the league.
I mentioned I have a couple of changes last night. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain was in my starting eleven.
What's he done?
Right now,
You don't realise the work he
Madison versus Grealish is a different debate,
Yeah.
but Madison over Grealish, so he goes in my right centre midfield. My left central midfielder, and you might kill me for this, is Dele Alli.
No way.
No,
A
no.
million% Dele Alli.
You've got
He has got absolute quality. On paper, he is the best footballer we have. as a
Centre attacking
midfield.
mid, I put Jadon Sancho there.
He's one of my forwards.
These players aren't playing.
He's a
Like
winger,
say
he's a-
Trent.
Jadon Sancho's
Centre
played
mid.
centre attacking mid for
Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, but not for England.
Dele Alli's got
Plays
quality.
I don't think Sancho could control that midfield on an international scale.
Yeah, but do you think Dele Alli could?
I think
I think he
he
could
could
more
do.
than Sancho.
more than Sancho though. I think. 'cause-
Thing is, the
Sancho,
difference.
so Sancho would do more on the right wing than he would in Canada.
yeah, I agree. Dele Alli, he's
So put
commanded
Madison in there.
the.
Harry Winks.
He's
Harry Winks.
Yeah.
He's in my starting 11. Harry Winks is in my starting 11.
Harry Winks.
He's in my. For England, he's a very good footballer.
He
He's
is.
a very, very good
For England,
footballer.
he
He's on my bench.
He turns up and you know what? I
He's not
actually
in your squad.
I rate him.
He's
I
worse than that.
I
It's
see him
quite
play for
fast.
Can I
Spurs.
throw another name in the mix?
Go on then.
I put Mason Mount.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
He's
yeah.
moves that I've gone Winks, Mount.
I've said
Mount
Mount
seems-
this season. I mean, he's not. I think he's been sort of pushed around by Pulisic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he's still got 10 goals and
Well,
assists,
it's not
and
a
he
white player.
averages 35 passes a game.
I don't think he's ready yet
He's
for international scale.
And I don't.
But
Yeah.
he's right, and he's good going forward.
He's-
I am saying
You're
Mason Mount, and he did some dark stuff to me last year.
Derby.
Yes.
Well,
and I'm still going for Mason Mount.
I am.
I believe
Yeah,
in him.
Mount for me, I think he's shown he's a good footballer, but at other times he's shown he's not completely ready. And I think
yeah, go on.
if you think about the 2021 season, I don't think he gets a look in
How old is
Chelsea's
he?
for like strongest 11, especially with Ziyech coming in. So I think the future for Mason Mount is quite interesting because I'm not seeing where he's going to get his football next year, like consistently.
I'd agree.
Who have you
Because I think with the youth playing for England, they've always got that tendency more than the more experienced players. Like I say, Rashford's a seasoned, experienced player for England now. I think they've got the tendency. So if you were to play Saka at left back, for example, he'd have that tendency more than Ben Chilwell to, screw up. And I think with England, you need that balance between the young, energetic players, but you also need the experienced players
Yeah.
in positions like the framework. So I think that's why Mount,
For me,
you
James Madison is what Mount should be
Madison?
looking at and thinking,
Yeah.
I want to be
Who have you put in?
I put
him in a few
Declan
years.
Rice.
Declan Rice. I've put Mount.
Well, do you know you've got the debate of
Ox.
Dele.
Dele.
I've got Grealish.
No
Every
one can
different
agree on
player
this.
then.
I've got
You've got
Grealish.
Madison and
Yeah.
Grealish.
Henderson,
Really?
Madison, and Barkley.
Wait. Let's just wait.
Yeah, but
So who are your three midfielders?
But I've got
Have you got all attacking midfield?
Henderson pivot and
Henderson, yeah, and then because Grealish and Madison. Madison more attacking, yeah, because Grealish, he worked so hard for Aston Villa. He's not in the
He
best
has
team.
to, though. He
Yeah,
has to,
I know.
though.
This is what I'm saying. That he do it for England as well. He's not in a good team, but how he's performed in a team like Aston Villa is insane.
What
Yeah,
are his
but-
Premier League stats?
Yeah, but how will he perform in a big
Good.
team? We don't know how.
I
Madison
definitely.
I don't know how Grealish should
He
perform in a big
definitely
team.
perform. I think he definitely perform. And
But who knows?
I think he's got the start of like being one of the most fouled players in the
Alright,
Premier League
I
at
say
the moment.
we leave
He's
that
got
left
his
centre mid
danger.
open for now.
Yeah,
We'll come back
exactly.
to it.
Forwards. Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford, right, Rashford and
Wait.
Kane, everyone should.
No, wait. Which
I'm
position are we going for?
I'm like that.
No, we're doing that
Left
after.
wing.
We're doing that. Left wing now. Yeah.
Rashford left. He's got 15
On the left.
goals, 6 assists,
Quality.
45% shot accuracy, which is better than most players.
He's the only person I can see it.
For such a young player, he's got so much experience. Rashford's like without debate.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah,
So I'll put him in now.
Nah, Sterling.
We just stopped.
Sterling
Just
said
said Ethan, I thought you were going to put Pepe in.
It's Saka.
When have you seen Sterling ever play on the left?
And you're putting Nketiah up
Mate,
instead of
mate,
Kane.
Yeah,
you're on
yeah,
football.
yeah.
I don't think green cards.
Hang on.
That's FIFA.
Who are you trying to say?
You started put Sterling on the left.
On the left.
And no, this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's alright.
Yeah, but
That's fine.
you can't play him over Rashford.
But two
I
wingers.
When
Does
he's
Rashford even play on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because
Two wingers. Are we agreeing Sterling and Rashford?
No, I'm not.
Who's your other one?
Bucky or Saka?
He's too up, bro.
Yes, I do.
Right, you know what, Smith Rowe,
It's
I
too
think that after
Yeah,
Birmingham,
he
yeah,
played
I thought, you're going to replace Messi one day.
Oh,
Honestly, incredible footballer, but my right winger, and on the bench, my right winger is Sancho, and
Yeah.
Sterling
Yeah.
starts on the bench.
Yeah,
Sterling's a certainty then. Stick him in.
No,
no, because he's
Sterling's on the bench.
He's
What? So Sterling doesn't play
Yeah,
first?
Sterling does not start
Sterling
for
was like
the
a
team.
T-Rex.
Yeah, so that's got nothing to do with
Even
it.
outside of a Man City,
That's got nothing to do with
outside of a Man
it.
City team,
Hang on, let him.
outside of a Man City team, for me, like just looking at players individually, Sancho for me is more exciting, and
You know what Tony Storm going on about? The teams he plays.
I've got Sancho and Sterling in my team.
Would you
so
not?
you've benched Rashford.
Yeah.
Nah, for me, right, I'll just say, alright, front three, left Rashford, striker Kane, right wing Sancho.
I've got Saka left, Greenwood up top,
Just
and
forget
Emile
about
Smith Rowe.
Just forget about
Let's
He's
leave Greenwood
bad,
on.
let's
forget about
I'm
He's
joking.
playing the under 21.
Hang on.
Yeah, they'll get an under 21, under 23.
Give him 5 years, and then they'll be like.
5 years.
Give him 5 years in the England squad.
Yeah, that's 5 years though. We're on about
In the
2020.
England squad.
So Tom, can you put Kane up front? I think we can.
Yeah.
Kane up front.
So I've got Sinic, so he's
My captain as well.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
my
Is
captain.
he your captain?
Henderson's my captain.
Kane's my captain.
I mean, Kane won't be able to speak to the players properly.
Doesn't have
So
to.
what?
His
He's
feet
a
can talk.
captain.
So what?
Yeah,
you
you get
get
it,
to
What's
take-
going to have to do with like?
Yeah.
Harry Kane actually, he's been injured this year. He's played 24 games. I'm not sure if he started them all, but 15 goals and assists.
He's a leader.
Is
Well, what was his run up
in a
until he got
Spurs side
injured?
that's struggling.
He's one of the world's
What was
best
his run-up until he got
strikers, and no one
injured?
can
That must
say
be-
No
otherwise.
chance.
Yes,
He's so clinical.
He's the most
He
clinical
can find
striker by
that,
far.
Kane is one of the world's
Alright.
best strikers,
Yeah,
and you can't deny that either.
No, I can't because
Wingers,
he's
who are we
can't
agreeing
deny
on? Can we agree on one?
Rashford.
We agree on Rashford.
Rashford.
No, I can't agree.
Yeah, but we've all,
The
yeah, but
majority
you,
had
Yeah,
Sancho.
I know it's majority, but I'm not
I
agreeing.
can't believe you've left Rashford out.
put
I know,
Sancho.
I'm putting Sancho and Sterling otherwise.
I've got Sterling.
I think Sterling for Man
Sancho
City.
makes it in the squad, yeah.
He makes it run. for Man
Sancho
City.
makes the
I know you say
squad.
KDB makes
Right.
it.
If I
Can I
was
make a point,
Sancho-
right?
Sterling.
Sancho, when I watch England, you think, oh yes, Sancho's playing, because he always comes with that little bit of flair, more than Sterling. I think that's because he's a younger player.
Yeah, but
But I think I don't think Sancho's a star.
Yeah.
I think Sterling, he's won the Premier League multiple times. You know, he is experienced. He knows he can. His change of pace is unbelievable. He can beat any defender. You know,
Go back to
like
that
that night when
game.
they beat
Spain.
Madrid.
No,
Madrid
no.
2-0, and the night they beat Spain, he was unbelievable. I just think they need that. He's level-headed. He never, ever,
He's a
lashes
brilliant
out.
role model.
He's
as a
brilliant,
person,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of Sterling as a guy, but
well, I'm just saying, like, Sterling's played in the Premier League with the players that he's also playing within the England squad, which will help a lot. Because he knows how they play. Sancho will not know how
I
they
agree.
play.
I
agree.
He's got Haaland up front, which is completely different.
Completely
to
different playing
So,
with Haaland up
exactly.
front.
Yeah, but
So-
England respectively will play completely different to most of the Premier
What I
League
do
teams.
is, I agree with your
No,
point about
but-
Sancho having a bit, but I'd start
Sterling.
Sterling and
I'll
Rashford,
put Sterling.
and I'd bring him on at 60 minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
Just
I
for a
think
bit
so,
of injection
yeah.
of pace.
So if you put Sterling there, you're going to put Sancho at centre attacking mid
No.
down there because we all want him in the squad.
Right, let's do the bench and we'll figure out what. Yeah, we're missing a left centre mid.
I think Sancho's a huge
Bench.
injection.
Goalkeeper on the bench.
Right,
Nick
Nick
Pope.
Pope.
Nick
Yeah.
Pope,
Yeah, Nick
yeah,
Pope.
Henderson isn't. I mean,
I'll
Pickford
just
isn't in
put a
man.
normal spread out bench. So I'll tell you my
So you
bench.
put Pope.
My
Yeah,
bench
definitely.
is
We'll go around.
Jack Grealish,
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho, Danny Ings. Can't fault him.
Yeah,
Absolutely quality. In a team, in a Southampton team that's nearly facing relegation.
The mid-table.
Well, sorry,
Not an exceptional Southampton team.
No, they were.
Yeah.
They were facing relegation when Ings found form. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Nearly facing relegation, he found form and he scored. What is it? 20 goals?
19, 20.
19, 20
19
goals.
and 20.
Is
Yeah.
he seen to
Exceptional, unbelievable.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Brilliant striker this year. Brilliant. Yeah, he deserves it.
So go through the rest of your
John
bench.
Stones, Phil Foden. I mean, come on, unbelievable.
Wait, you just rinsed John Stones.
No, yeah, but who's the other replacement?
Tomori.
Well, you did
Tomorrow.
put tomorrow.
I've got him on the soccer.
I think he is.
I don't think he's ready.
My 7 on the bench: Nick Pope, Kyle Walker, who can play right back or centre back in a back three, which gives you the versatility. Trent, Winks, Grealish, Sterling, and Ings.
I'll go mine. Pope, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Mings, Foden, Rashford, Vardy.
Vardy's retired from international.
That's it.
But they don't bring him back.
I've got Pope, Tomori, Trent, Ings, Foden, Greenwood, and Sancho.
I've gone Pope, Foden, Sancho, Wan-Bissaka, Tomori, Grealish and Rice.
Well, so Vardy's international.
I
I'm going to
had
go
two more on
into.
my bench. I had AWB and Mount as well. But
So I think if Wan-Bissaka isn't in, he is in the team. So has Trent been left out?
No, I don't want Bissaka's there.
So put Trent on the bench.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Put Foden
That
on the
last
bench.
centre mid, I reckon we just leave one.
I've
Because
got
everyone's
Foden
got
on me.
Wan-Bissaka, I think.
I've got my phone on me, but I can't. It's two centre backs, two midfielders, and two strikers.
Well, yeah,
I've got
I'll put
Nick
yeah.
Then if we're not having that Trent, I put Trent there for defence. And I put Maguire because I didn't start either.
Yeah.
Mason Mount.
Who said
Jack
Greenwood was
Jack
out?
Grealish.
Greenwood on the bench.
No,
No,
no.
Listen to it.
Jack Grealish. I've got left wing Rashford, and then next up I've got.
Alright, just as I think everyone,
Team.
has everyone done their bench? Because I've got one more thing to add on.
Wait,
I asked Patrick this yesterday. Right, look in the Premier League, look at all the foreign footballers. If you could add one to that squad, who you added? Then De Bruyne and Virgil are the two obvious ones,
Yeah.
so outside of those two.
Outside of those.
Look at the squad, where do you think?
Kante.
Can't
Kante.
Kante.
Sidian.
Kante could fill that role very
I
nicely.
have a very specific
No,
person,
you've already got one defensive.
Fabinho.
No, he's not scored. Well,
Well, against Man
But
City.
we lack, well, looking at that, I just think we lack like a big, clunky player. That
I think
Declan
Barkley.
Rice then.
I think Barkley is most like Barkley is like an English Fabinho, most like he's chunky, and I'm not. Fabinho's fields ahead of him ability wise,
Yeah.
but the build, the way the way he gets back, I think the way he kind of plays, it's kind of similar. But I'd say obviously Fabinho is like
Fabinho for me would
light years better.
be an absolute dream in
Well,
the midfield.
all I'm going to say is if we don't do well in Euro with that squad, then there's something
I
wrong.
know there is something wrong, and I think
We got to the
2020.
semi-finals of the World Cup with an even worse.
Right,
Exactly.
just to finish then, because we need to wrap it up. Prediction place for the Euros.
Win.
Start this end, Ethan.
Win.
We'll end in the group stages.
um,
I'm going win.
round of 16, lost to Belgium.
Win.
I'm going to go second place.
Who are we losing
I feel
to?
like
The
heartbreak.
The
No,
Dutch.
no.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying
good
I'm
Dutch
saying
side.
It's a quarter-final exit.
Against.
I'm not sure who, but
Got to
if you look
believe.
at stronger teams, France, Netherlands, yeah.
There's quite a few strong
I
Belgium.
think top three. I'll have to go second because you got the French and you got the Dutch.
Yeah, we got to believe, Jay.
So I think we'll come second.
No, but the French and Dutch could play against each other.
I think
and get knocked
right.
out.
Let's just make something clear. We overperformed in 2018. in the
Yeah,
World
big
Cup.
time. It was pretty fluky.
But
We
we didn't
can't
have-
be
Germans-
expecting.
Yeah, but we didn't have a squad like
We
that.
didn't have all these players.
Yeah,
We should have beaten Croatia, that's what I'd say.
Right,
We
we'll
should
wrap
have
this
beaten
up.
them.
So remember to enter the giveaway and follow us
Kinch
on
and
all
squared it.
social media platforms. Thank you.